Now we're going to kick it on over to our on-the-spot correspondents who are going to be reviewing Blade Runner 2049.
Hi, welcome to On the Spot. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Gabe, and today we're reviewing Blade Runner 2049. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Every civilization was built off the back of a disposable workforce. But I can only make so many. Happy birthday.
There is an order to things.
That's what we do here. We keep order.
The world is built on a wall that separates kind. Tell either side there's no wall, you bought a war.
You're a cop. I had your job once. I was good at it.
I know.
What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. The key to the future is finally unearthed. Bring it to me. They know you're here.
I always told you, you're special.
Your story isn't over yet.
There's still a page left.
So, Blade Runner 2049 is, of course, the last movie Denis Villeneuve directed before doing 2021's Dune.
Awesome.
Both are sci-fi, big sci-fi movies. 2049 is actually one of my personal favorite movies from the past 10 years.
Yeah.
What do you think about 2049?
It is, first off, it is a visual masterpiece.
Yeah.
Roger Deakins.
And I'm happy that the Academy actually
Oh yeah, 100%. I would, like Dune, scenes from it are almost like paintings.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous, breathtaking shots. It is maybe my favorite sci-fi movie kind of ever. It's kind of up there with Arrival, which is another Denis movie. This movie is absolutely stunning, breathtaking. I do not have enough good words for it.
You could take any shot from the movie and just that could be a wallpaper or like a perfect HD image that's just...
And the lighting for it is absolutely gorgeous. And
stunning.
I think that's such an underappreciated part of it.
Yeah.
The neon of it is just, oh man, it works so much with the tone of the futurism, and it's just so pretty. Like, I just love looking at this movie.
I actually, right after I saw it for the first time, I was like, that made my eyes feel good.
I know, 100%. It is just an amazing movie.
It is an amazing movie, but I also feel like it is hard for some people to watch this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Only because it has some, big themes.
Yep.
And it has some very, maybe even hard to understand themes for some people.
It's very existential, and it brings up some philosophical questions. I know some people struggle with the runtime, and Ridley Scott himself said that he would have cut 30 minutes from it. I personally... There's nothing in this movie that I would want to get rid of. Yeah. But I do know that this movie is, it's a sit. Like, you got to get ready for it. And also, you're going to be pondering some things throughout it. But, so I do understand that this isn't for everyone. But I think if you like sci-fi or anything like that, I think you can really get into this movie. I think something about it that a lot of people don't appreciate is how good Hans Zimmer's score for this is. I just rewatched it 2 days ago.
He's a master.
Oh my god!
And I'm so happy they teamed up again to do Dune. Because
I want them to work together all the time now. Because now I just listen to the Blade Runner score as I'm walking places. Like, that's how good it is. I would say my personal favorite part of this movie. I think this has one of the best openings for a movie in a while. I'm a big wrestling fan, so seeing Dave Bautista turn in this really nuanced performance as Sapper Morton. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that opening scene, man?
I love that opening sequence, especially, just, again, all the shots you see. It brings you into the world so perfectly, and exactly what you hear, it's just exactly what's needed to bring you into the world of Blade Runner. Something I love so much about the world building in the sci-fi world there is, everything crazy happens off of Earth, right? Mm-hmm. So you're just kind of seeing all the what's left over.
Exactly.
It's a cool concept to just see, everyone's moved on, but what would happen to our planet? You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I definitely. When this movie was announced, post Sicario, I really thought this was going to be an action movie set in the world of Blade Runner, and that's really not what I wanted. I'm happy to admit that it totally isn't. This is a detective movie, kind of like Prisoners, with Ryan Gosling trying to solve this case, and as he gets wrapped up into it. It's so cool
because the case does kind of hold back to the original movie.
Oh, 100%
However,
it does.
It doesn't rely on you seeing that original movie. It completely stands on its own.
You do not have to see the first one to understand this one. It makes it better. But speaking of going back to the original movie, what do you think of Harrison Ford's performance in this?
See, minor spoiler, he is actually barely in this movie.
Yep.
Yet his presence is so felt.
Exactly.
He is when he shows up, it's just perfect.
Exactly.
He just completely steals the show for a little bit. And just becomes a great, it's just wow. That first movie did happen,
It's not a hollow cameo. It's not bringing him back for old time's sake.
It really matters when
exactly.
That's when you feel it,
100%. He is definitely, even though he's not in the movie for a lot of it, you can tell that everything is connected back to Deckard, and I love that, and it's just so interesting. I will ask you this question. What do you think of Gosling's performance in this? Is it one of his best of his career? Because I do think that Kay is the best role he's ever played.
See, I'm going to have to agree with you there. It is such a nuanced performance. Yep. It's so perfect. I love how they switched it to, now we're 100% watching a replicant, be a Blade Runner. And, he's forced to make these hard decisions because, he's not even human.
Exactly.
It's just... I don't know. I enjoyed his performance. I enjoy everyone's performance in the movie, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. So now that we've kind of talked about it, what would you rate this movie out of 10, man?
This is a stunning technical masterpiece. It is in the 9 to 10 range. I'm gonna probably give 9.5 out of 10 for me.
I have the exact same ranking, a 9.5 out of 10. It is stunning technically. It's stunning emotionally. I know it's not for everyone, but. It's beautiful, and I think even if you have to divide it up into, a mini-series and watch it in 4 pieces, watch Blade Runner 2049. It's honestly one of the best
movies. If you're a sci-fi
fan,
please watch Blade Runner 2049.
All right, let's go back to the studio.
That's all for this week. If you want to follow more Review Crew content, go to the Review Crew Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, as well as Orange TV Network on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube.
Find the Review Q's podcast on Spotify or on our website at orangetvnetwork.syr.edu, where you can also find our blog and more OTN information.
Check out this week's screening hosted by University Union, Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Also, be sure to check out Friday night's movie night on OTN. This week's movies are Cyrano de Bergerac, the 1934 version of A Star is Born, and Superman 02.
See you next week.